Hi, I'm FB and this is TM News April 1st, 2015, beginning with the latest results. And first off, here's an update on FB's weekly. The second to last race happened this past Saturday. 193 players came to start, and the player that mastered this rather difficult track the best was Wally, who won his second race in the season, ahead of Sand at second and JaviFlyer at third, who also won best lap. With these points, JaviFlyer has now guaranteed first place in the season with one race left to go. Behind him though, it's really close for second and third place. Shorty is currently second with 150 points, followed by Wally, who with his win goes up to third place with 148 points. Then we have Roa, Spam and Tween with realistic chances to still get on the podium. The last race will not happen next Saturday however, because of Gamers Assembly. The first playoffs round of Team Masters Team Cup 2015 took place on Sunday. For the most part, the results weren't much of a surprise, except the match Against All Authority vs Speedo Team that ended in a clear win for Speedo Team, who now finds themselves in the quarterfinals against PENTA. The other quarterfinals will be Back to Business vs Team Hot, BX3 vs Team Dingtas and Team Acer vs Fun Team. Also, this event will take a break over Gamers Assembly. To end the results segment, the BA Championship F1 GP had its second race played on Monday. The track was the Malaysian GP and the winner was Morris89, with second and third place going to Sopra and Major. With this win, Morris89 now tops the overall rankings ahead of Sopra and Edster. The next race will be in 2 weeks. No community news this week, so moving on to upcoming events. Tonight at 8 PM CEST, as now is a tradition, ESL will host an April Fool's Cup where you have to drive backwards. Special backward styled maps will be used, and the format will be free-for-all cup mode with point limit set to 400 and using MotoGP points. If you're interested in participating, keep in mind you have to sign up and check in on ESL's website. On Friday, the Dutch Lander Party will start and last over the weekend. A TrackMania Nations Forever tournament will be organized at the event, with hardware prizes going to top 3, which includes monitors, fans and cases. Last time, and previous times as well, the winner has been Koons, but since Koons will go to Gamers Assembly instead, these prizes seem to be up for grabs. And speaking of Gamers Assembly, the French LAN will start on Saturday and last until Monday. Tech, Dirt and Canyon/Valley tournaments will be played, and in addition, Nadeo have announced that they will host a Run Your Tournament side event. This is going to be an open area exclusively for Mania Planet players. They call it the Mania Fan Zone, and the idea is to have people be able to host their own tournaments just for fun, using whatever game mode or title pack they want. The winners of these tournaments will be rewarded with Mania Planet goodies. As for the real tournaments, the prizes will be in the form of money, but otherwise no schedule and not much else information have been released as of yet. In case you aren't at Gamers Assembly, you could instead participate in the RPG Title Pack Beta Night starting at 8 PM CEST on Saturday. The makers of the RPG Title Pack and all the RPG players have decided to come together to organize a bi-weekly event where they will try out new and exciting RPG projects from mappers. About 3 to 5 maps will be tested, and if you want your map to be tested, simply send the MX ID to the admin at the event. Lastly, Easter is upon us, and to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ our Savior and Lord, ESL have decided to host a Canyon Easter Cup. It will take place on Monday starting at 8 PM CEST, and much like the April Fool's Cup, the format will also be a free-for-all cup mode with the point limit set to 400 and using MotoGP points. The current Canyon Team and Solo Premiership map pack will be used, and once again keep in mind you have to sign up and check in on ESL's website if you want to partake. And that's all I had for this week. Thanks everyone for watching, remember to rate and comment on this video if you want, and I'll see you next time.